Hi guys. I've heard a lot of people say lately that when referring to God, that He's the God of impossible. And I know what they mean by it, but I like to say He's the God of possible, right? With God, all things are possible. So you might be going through a dire situation. Maybe you had a diagnosis, or someone you know, or your family is split apart. Maybe your car's in the shop and you don't have any money for repairs or a tractor. Ask Ryan about that. Ask Ryan about the riding lawnmower, not a tractor. But I just wanted to say that with man, it's impossible, but with God, all things are possible. That scripture reference is in Luke 18 for anyone who wants to know. And it says in Mark 9:23, all things are possible to him who believes. Many years ago in 2014, something looked awful. Olivia, my daughter, had moved out and wanted to live with her dad, and I was devastated and having a hard time with that. And I remember sitting in my living room and my parents were over, and I don't remember what my mom said. She said something about praying to God, and I was newly walking with the Lord when this happened. Sorry guys, I'm walking. And I remember she said something about pray to the Lord and ask Him for help. And I remember just being so upset, and I thought, maybe I said, I need real help. I need real help. And now looking back on it, I know God helped me through all of that. And sometimes when we're in that situation, we just say, I need real tangible help, because you can't see it. You can't see God, but He is there. The scripture, and I don't have a scripture reference, I'll have to post it, but it talks about how God is an ever-present help in times of trouble. So if you're going through a hard time right now, and with men, which means mankind, with men it looks impossible, because it is impossible, look to the God of possible, because with God all things are possible. And Jesus said in Mark 9:23, all things are possible to him who will believe. So if you're having a hard time, you need help, turn to the God of possible.